January. And I actually was just doing some of my invoicing from this previous week, and I hired a financial advisor to help me kind of keep all my accounting stuff, because I'm a social worker and like we don't do math. We help people, but we do not do math. And so I'm looking at my numbers, and I had another banner month. October was another month that was, I mean, I track things and I know, but then when I see it like on the spreadsheet or I see it on like my growth chart, I'm like, holy shit. Like, if I hadn't taken the leap, if I hadn't done the work, if I hadn't had the faith and the courage to just do it,
yes,
right now, I would probably be depressed and anxious. I would be working a job that probably needed 50 hours, like 10-hour days from me, but I would be trying my hardest not to give it and drowning.
Mm-hmm.
I would be making probably the same exact amount of money that I was making 2 years ago, because when you're a well-paid director, you're part of budget and you make decisions, and you probably aren't going to get a big raise. And it was a nonprofit to boot. So anyway, I just can't even wrap my head around what life I think would have been like versus what life is like today. And now, I mean, so I don't know yet, because of course there's November and December, but I'm going to end 2023 likely almost doubling. I need for November and December to come through, right? Like I need, and I'm going to say it differently. Like November and December are coming, and even if I don't hit it, like,
oh, don't put it out there. Like, oh, when I hit it,
it's going to be, and so that's perfect, because I'm still human. I still have these like moments of conditioned self. Leanne was so quick to be like, we're not doing that. We're putting it out there that when it happens, and that's the kind of like consistent reminders that I needed, because my conditioned self was like dark and like small and contracted and fear-based and scarcity-based. And no, I couldn't possibly based, right? Like I just couldn't, my conditioned self didn't know any different. And I needed the program to light a fire under my ass, remind me to hold my head up straight, because I don't want my crown to fall off. And the women that were a part of my cohort, I am still very close friends with. Some of them I still haven't met in person. Some of them I met recently, either at Leanne's last retreat, or I did a retreat with some women in New York. We just got together, and these women saved my ass on the rig. And I couldn't have created that tribe on my own. I mean, maybe over time and maybe with a lot of intentionality, I could have done something. I couldn't have created what the program offered in the form of tribe. So I don't know about any of you that are out there kind of wishing that you had more like-minded people in your life, or you're afraid, like when you start talking about growing or you start talking about money and you're like, yeah, I'm going to break like 200K this year. And people around you are like, it's so gross that you're talking about money. Like, and you need people that are like-minded that will be like, yeah, we're making we're doing 200K. Like you're doing it and we're cheering you on. The program creates this community that you will not find anywhere else. And I tell Leanne all the time, the investment is absolutely an investment, right?
Yes.
Now, knowing what I know, I would pay double. I would pay double. The life I live today, and not even talking about monetarily.
Yes.
Even though I could afford it now, right? Like the money's there because I just started manifesting all kinds of stuff. I mean, relationships and friendships and money and opportunity and side hustles, like these other opportunities to make even more money. I couldn't have my conditioned self was
Blocking all of it.
incapable, hiding, scared, repelling.
Mm.
And it wasn't until I got in alignment with my authentic self that everything changed.